this gathering, when I see in Ahmedabad, definitely I'm inspired to see the intellectual gathering and also intellectual event. When I see this environment, what I am, I remember a small poetry-like thing I thought of sharing with you. The poem goes like this: celebrate the great souls, celebrate the great souls, celebrate great books, celebrate great lives. Nation transform into land of ethics. Nation transform into land of ethics. So that's what you are doing. All of you are doing that. The Ahmedabad citizens are doing, celebrate the great soul, celebrate the great book, and celebrate the great life. And naturally, the nation is thankful to such a event because we need citizens of ethics, citizens of value, citizens of sacrifice. We need that great qualities. And I am sure this great book, Nigama Kalpataru, edited by Sri Kirit Joshi along with the Principal Kajibai Patelji and Professor Manibai Prabhajji and Dr. Urmi Samesha to facilitate the 75th birthday of Dr. Gautam Patel, a distinguished scholar in Sanskrit. He has written 150 books. 150 books. Such a short lifetime he has written. 11 books he has written. The Adi Sankaracharya alone, 11 books he has written. So I am very inspired to be in this gathering. I commend the editors in collecting valuable information from Vedas and gods and religion and philosophy, culture and society, Vedanta and Vedic interpretation and science and the environment, which will be useful to researchers in ancient heritage. I congratulate Dr. Gautam Patel for writing complete works of Adi Sankaracharya in 11 volumes which has been published with original text and Gujarati translation. I am sure, what is 75 years of life of Dr. Gautam Patel? What is 75 years? So when I am thinking about it, we are all in the planet Earth, all of us. Now we are all in planet Earth. This Earth follow rotates in one axis. It takes 24 hours to get day and night. The Earth orbits around the Sun. It takes 1 year. That means Dr. Gautam Patel ji has orbited around the Sun 75 times. Anybody can travel. For example, I travel 80 times, 81st orbit I am. So anyone can travel. But 75 times when you travel, we belong to a star like Sun. And we are one of the 8 planets Earth. But when you are orbiting the galaxy, the Sun, when the orbits our galaxy Milky Way, it takes 250 million years. 250 million years, one orbit takes because there are millions and millions of stars. Imagine Dr. Gautam Patel ji, when he is orbiting, when around the Sun itself orbiting around our galaxy, that means how many stars you would have seen? How many planets you would have seen? And that's how you are getting such beautiful work from Gautam Patel ji. 150 volumes and 11 volumes on Sankaracharya. Friends, I would like to discuss for next 10 minutes. Confluence of thoughts lead to dynamic society. Confluence of thoughts leads to dynamic society. Now when I think of, based on his work, that is Gautam Patel ji, I also a lover of certain books. Particularly I got great admiration for Vedas Sudamani of Adi Sankaracharya. I have read many times that book, very difficult book to understand, but once you understand, you love it. When I think of Adi Sankara, I am reminded of his classical work, Vedas Sudamani, where his spirituality brings out the difference between the body and the soul, the Atman, one which is constantly changing and the other which is constantly witnessing the change. He also brings out, Adi Sankaracharya, he also brings out the rigor of training and knowledge needed by the individual desiring to evolve and pursue the spiritual goal. Another important aspect I liked about the mastermind of Sankara, who said to produce unity in the field of religion, culture and philosophy, leaving the political aspects of it to be worked out by the future generation, and the future generation doing very well, I suppose. Now, the greatness of Sankara's vision was, he was looking for unity in diversity, not uniformity. Not uniformity at all. Then originality will get lost. Sri Sankara said, the uniqueness of a human life is that it has an organic capacity to explore both the outer and the inner worlds. And exploration in these two directions has their respective results. The former makes for material development and the later bestows on the spiritual freedom. He presents a scientific methodology of exploring the inner world just as we explore the outer world with the help of the physical sciences. The purpose of Vedas Sudamani is thus to kindle the self-knowledge which is essential for the growth of the spirituality in an individual and evolve an enlightened human being. We all have become enlightened human beings. Today, men and women, enshrouded in their respective narrow circles of community, religion, language, and culture, needs to be released from this constraint to become a world citizen, global citizen. That is what Vedas Sudamani puts forth. In the modern times, particularly in the present day, when we are witnessing a constant unrest in the human society, it is essential to understand that there is an Almighty God manifested in the self. If the humanity understands this unity in diversity, humanity can see a prosperous, happy, and peaceful and bright future. Now I want to talk to you the tolerance and righteousness, again and again, the tolerance and righteousness, both to Gautam Patel ji in his book, and also Adi Sankaracharya's Vedas Sudamani. The two things quite often comes. One is tolerance, another is righteousness. When I read the Nigama Kalpataru, I get a great message of societal tolerance and the societal righteousness. What are the various issues of tolerance? What are the various issues of tolerance? Tolerance for people's opinion, tolerance for people's culture, tolerance for people's belief system, and tolerance for people's styles. In fact, as such an attitude, be it that of an individual, or a collection of them, the society is the hallmark of the civilization, and that is what characterizes and differentiates the life from sheer existence. In this respect, Nigama Kalpataru elaborately describes the tolerance. Now let me recall a given hymn on righteousness, which I have heard in my spiritual places, wherever I go in our country, good spiritual centers. I hear this righteousness of the heart. It's a beautifully narrated, and I was surprised. 2000 years back, the same thing, Confucius from China also recited in a different way. Would you like to repeat with me, if you don't mind? Will you repeat? Or you don't want? You will repeat that? Where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. You will see, if we all have one great quality, righteousness, that's what our Vedas teach. The righteous in the heart, then everything is possible. Everything is possible. That is the beauty in the character, harmony in the home, order in the nation, peace in the world, all are step by step coming in. Now, who will give the righteous in the heart? That's the question. Who will give? Who will give? Only three people can give the righteous in the heart. That three people are father, mother in a spiritual environment. Father, mother, they should read Bhagavad Gita. They should Al-Quran. They should read Bible. They should read any Vedic book. That means father, that environment builds the child a great child. If father, mother reads books, great books, Viveka Sudamani in their house or Bhagavad Gita, and imagine children, what my parents read. Instead of looking at the TV alone, TV screen alone, get lost all the time. My father reading this, my mother reads like that. Then the children also build a habit of reading good books. So friends, here, the three people I said, father, mother, the spiritual environment, and third one, primary school teacher, great primary school. Now, I had a primary in 1940, long British time. I was born in British India and also grown in the India's India. Now, this when the British India, when I was going to school, elementary school, when I was a 10-year boy, I was studying in the 5th class. There is one teacher will come, Siva Subramania Iyer, his name is, and 1941. This teacher, when he enters in the classroom, I see him, the light of knowledge entering. All, not only me, all the 60 students, we used to see the light of knowledge. And then not only that, then we see in him the purity of light. Because in the family life he leads, full of purity. And if you go to his house, what a spiritual home it is. So such a great man, when he's a teacher, when he enters into your classroom, and you are changing. You don't need great books to change. You don't need. So this is what we were blessed with. We were all blessed. Most of you were blessed with such a primary school teacher, such great parents. I am sure our children should have that blessing from all of you. Our grandchildren should have the blessing from all of you. What we had, what our parents had, and the grandparents had, you have to give them, all of you, for our great children. 600 billion children, 600 billion youth India has. The greatest power in the democratic world any nation can have. I don't need anything. The resource of the power of 60 million people is the greatest resource on the earth, above the earth and under the earth. So friends, with this, I finally want to conclude with Vedas and society. Rig Veda talks about an advanced civilized, predominantly urban and maritime society which has used a variety of ships, boats and 75 different types of houses they have built, which includes hutments and palaces. Vedic literature reveals that Indians have very advanced knowledge of mathematics. I have tasted some of them, and were possessing extraordinary knowledge of astronomy, like Aryabhatta, Bhaskaracharya. And the Takshashila University was established 700 BC where more than 10,000 students from all over the world study more than 60 subjects. Similarly, Nalanda University, which I have done a lot of work, Nalanda University was in existence 3rd century BC, which has housed more than 90 lakh books. I saw the library, like that was destroyed unfortunately, and the buildings were destroyed. I saw the library building. 90 lakh books they had. Maharishi Atriya was the first guru of internal medicine. Sri Dhanvantari of surgery and Kashyapa was the first guru of gynecology and pediatrics. And Shrestha Samhita described more than 40 types of surgical instruments, and the Ayurveda talks about holistic treatment. Such information on science and technology can definitely be useful for carrying out the research in different disciplines in our country. We can reinforce modern science with Vedic information, Vedic data, Vedic science. Vedic literature regards earth as the mother, sun as the soul of all the moving and unmoving entities, and Indra is the friend. Moon has become a Chandrabama. Such family relations were developed by the Vedas, which is unique to our Vedic culture. This ensured the environmental consciousness of the Indian people. Friends, in conclusion, I would like to recite the peace prayer which I had composed some time back when the nation was in a difficult situation. Turbulence was there. Then I composed this poem. I will recite it. My prayer for peace. O Almighty, create thoughts and action in the minds of the people of my nation so that they live united. O Almighty, bless my people, a path of life with righteousness, as righteousness gives the strength of character. Help all the religious leaders, I have prayed. Help all the religious leaders of my country to give strength to the people to combat the divisive forces. Guide my people to develop an attitude to appreciate the different ideologies, transform enmity among individuals, organizations, nations into friendliness and harmony. O Almighty, terrorism is a curse to the humanity, and the people who remove innocent lives indeed are insane. Let the pain of the people transform the cruel minds. Oh God, bless my people to work with perseverance to transform the country into a peaceful and prosperous nation. With these words, I launched the book Nigama Kalpataru. I congratulate the editors for this beautiful work. My best wishes to all the participants of this event, particularly respected Kalam Patel ji and his family and all the members. Thank you. God bless.